I fucking love peanut butter. They're like, we just can't put them together anymore. You can either have peanuts or butter. I feel like, fuck. All right. Episode 30 of the Fair Enough podcast.
Yes,
Do you have a
sir.
30?
Steph Curry.
Yep.
I believe Nolan Ryan was number 30.
Yep.
There's only two I can
Chris
think of.
Osgood,
Oh, yeah.
number 30. Nobody cares about that. I do, dude.
That's a good 30.
Go Wings.
Yeah, I agree
That is a
with
good
Bob
30.
there.
I am red today. Mike is apparently young. That was the first thing that Jack came on and said. Hey, Mike, you look really young as opposed to your normal 38-year-old self. It's because he trimmed the beard up.
He looks Mosley 37 and a half today. Love it.
Yeah.
Why do I look so red, dude? It is painful. I was outside for 8 minutes. Literally playing fucking cornhole.
I'm telling you, Bob, neither of us can wear red shirts or anything red because our faces are already too red.
You're right. It's like a mirror. It just bounces back and forth.
Yeah, it's
from
not,
face to shirt.
You said you were outside for 8 minutes. You were outside for, 72 hours over the weekend, though? So
yeah,
I think that makes up for it. Speaking of, how was it? Was it just as simple as it was?
Yeah. Faster Horses was bananas this year because there were a jillion people there. The Morgan, I'm sure people have seen the videos of the Morgan Wallen concert. There were so many damn people at that concert because he did the things where he shut the lights down and everybody held their phone up.
Yeah.
So you could actually see how many people were there, and it was bananas.
Just waves.
Just waves of people. Just keep going. It reminded me of, when you see those rock shows in Germany,
mm-hmm.
and you're like, how are there even this many people in this country?
Yeah, or on the planet.
Yeah, dude, it looked like that. So Morgan Wallen was sick. He was the best performer for sure. Eric Church came on the next night. He was okay. He was playing songs that nobody knew for way too long, and he's got a million hitters. That's because he gets fucking coked out and baked before he goes on stage. Yeah.
Oh shit.
He doesn't move that much.
Dude, that's how John Mayer was when I saw him, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, whatever. He's playing a bunch of new shit. And it's like, you got to play at least most of the hits. You have to play, especially at Faster Horses.
Yes.
This isn't your I'm testing out your new shit type of concert. This is play the hits because everybody's drunk as fuck.
Mm-hmm. There's just too many damn people not to play the hits now.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
So, so he was Saturday. Jake Owen was also on Friday. He was before Morgan Wallen. He was super sick too. Just party songs. Mm-hmm. Then Sunday was Tim McGraw, dude, and he came out looking like the fucking Hulk.
Dude,
he was
enormous.
Shredded.
Yeah,
shredded. Dude.
Have you ever seen his Instagram page, bro? He shows he has workout videos, bro. Dude, you should go check it out. He is fucking yoked, bro.
Yeah.
And it's scary. He's a scary man.
I have no idea. I thought this was Live Like You Were Dying, Tim McGraw.
Oh no, this is fucking Live Like You Have to Kill.
That is what he looked like. Dude. He looked like he'd been out in the woods for a while, and then he just came out and was like, "All right, let's run this shit."
Yeah, here I am.
Green
Does
grass,
anybody need a linebacker? For real. That's funny that you say that because I don't know what it was a month ago. I was listening to something and I heard that and I looked him up and I'm like, holy shit, dude. And he's intense, dude. It's scary.
He supposedly has a whole nother bus just to work out in. He has his bus and then another bus that's a gym.
Just a gym. That's insane. That's dedication to the game right there.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
He's sick. No, he was great. He played all the hits. All of his songs are right, though. So, great way to close out the weekend. Thursday, though, I do have to tell this story. Thursday, so we go up Thursday night, right?
Okay.
Gary and I are leaving at what we believe is a pretty decent time. It was about 6:30 on Thursday night, which puts us there at 8 o'clock. So everything's going great. We find a back road in because there's so many people trying to get into different campsites around the track that it's fucking super difficult to move at all. And we found a weird back road in. We took a little loop and found it. And we're coming up. We moved so quick through this line. And we are dead positive that our entrance is to the left. We're like, okay, we just got to bang a left here and we're good. So we go left. We're not seeing it. We're like, fuck. So we take a right. We're doing a big rectangle around the track. We're like, fuck, we're not seeing it. Now it's definitely not over here. We're fucked. We have to get back in another line, the line that we didn't want to get in.
God.
It turns out where we turned left, if we would have just turned right there, we would have gone right in.
Oh, no.
We would have gone right in, dude. It would have been 2 seconds. We were in. Instead, what happens is we're in one line for 20 minutes. We're like, this ain't moving really. Let's try a different route. We turn around and go a different route. And this line's like, we get into this line. We're not moving. We literally didn't move an inch for an hour. We're like, what is going on?
Jesus Christ.
And it turns out that at the gate, because it was like sprinkling and there was some like, it was a lot of heat lightning. Okay. So we find out through like a relay of people that the gates are closed. Every gate is closed because of the lightning. And if they see another lightning, they have to wait another half hour.
Oh my God.
Dude, we waited for 2 hours in this line. 2 hours.
And you could have been in a minute.
We could have been in a minute. Oh. We didn't get in and set up until 3 a.m.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What time did you leave?
We left at 6:30.
Oh my goodness.
We could have been in. We got to the front of the line around 8 when we made that left. Just like, we left at 6:30, an hour and a half to get there. That's kind of what we planned. We could have been at our campsite 8:30, 8:45.
Jesus. Nothing worse. That is the most, that's the most devastating shit I've ever heard.
Dude, God was like, fuck you again. Fuck you again. Like, and then when we get to the gate, it's 2:30. They do a check of our vehicle. Make sure you don't have guns and shit, right? So all of a sudden, they're like, oh, no glass. Do you guys have any glass bottles in here? And I was thinking about our beer. I was like, oh, we have 90 Busch Lights. We don't have any glass.
Mm-hmm.
Dude opens up our back doors and reaches in a bag. First thing he finds our half gallon of tequila and our half gallon of vodka. And he's like, oh, these are both glass. And I was like, fuck. Totally forgot about that. The most devastating part of it is if we would have had him in the cooler in the back of the truck, which had the tonneau cover on it, they didn't dig in there. They would have never found it. So it's 2:30 a.m. We got kicked in the nuts 100 times. We get to the front. They're like, one last kick. There you go.
That's devastating. Did you guys find a way to get any booze or no? You just had to deal with what you had?
So the guy was like, do you have any plastic containers to pour this in? And I had my shaker bottle. So I was like, okay. Nice. So I saved about a third of the half gallon of tequila. And luckily we did have a fifth of vodka in the
cooler.
So I was saying it's nice because it was Kirkland. So the half gallon of vodka was $13.
Yeah.
At Costco. But dude,
still.
Insane chain of events. Like there was a point where we were waiting in line. Everybody was out of their car. We were sitting on our tailgate drinking beers, talking to these guys. Like everybody's just like, fuck, what do? We can't turn around. We've waited so long.
Yeah, that's the thing. And even if you did, what were you going to do? Go to the back of the line or try to find some,
we were going to go home. Do anything. We talked about going home at 10.
Coming back the next day?
Yeah, because we would have went home. We would have been home at 11:30. we're like, nah, dude, there's no way it lasts much longer. It lasts 5 more hours before we were at our campsite.
Oh, that sounds fucking devastating. That would make me so like, I guess because everyone's in the same boat, you can kind of like mingle, like you said, but like, nothing worse than like, I hate traffic so much. Like, I hate being behind people. I hate like not being able to just move.
You would have hated it because there was no rhyme or reason at the beginning, right? We're just like, why are we not moving? This doesn't even make any fucking sense. You know, for 2 hours we wondered that.
Yeah.
And then we finally got the relay from a mile down the road that, this is why this is happening. Fucked.
That's devastating. Well, at least it only left up from there. At least you only were able to go up from there at least.
Yeah. No, it was a great weekend after that because it couldn't be worse.
That's like it's never happened to me, but I feel like that's like losing your luggage on a plane. Yeah, it's like this can literally only get better now because I have nothing.
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, So
you're right. That's a good comparison.
But that's cool though. I mean, I'm glad that sounds like fun. It looked like fun. The weather looked decent as fuck, man.
It was. It was nice. It was really hot. It was nice for sure.
Yeah. I definitely, you look good too. You wore some good outfits.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Vintage Vault down the road here in Clawson. I'll have to talk to them about a potential sponsorship because I think we could definitely work together. I love their shirts.
Yeah, that'd be sick as fuck.
What'd you do this weekend?
I got stood up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Oh, you're not joking.
Why would I make that up?
You're right. That's insane. What the fuck happened? Dude, today, I forgot about the fact that you're going on a date and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Savannah earlier, and she was like, you got to ask Mike about his date tonight. And I was like, oh, shit, you're right. Okay. So what happened? Didn't go according to plan.
Nothing happened. That's the problem. So I would say the plan started on like Friday of the week previous, right?
Mm-hmm.
We set something up. She's like, oh, I'm super busy. I'm like, yeah, I'm busy too. We should, whatever. She's like, what about next Friday? I'm like, next Friday, I got it. No problem. Yep. I got nothing going on. So like throughout the week, I was like, hey, what about this Putt Shack place? It's like the indoor mini golf. It has a bar, fucking food, all these like cool lights.
That's a sick date spot.
Yeah, especially for a first date.
Especially if you can drink. You can't never drink at putt-putt places.
Yeah, and you could like sit down and eat and shit. So it's like, dude, like it was just like, it's perfect for like a first date because it's fun, it's light, you can talk. Mm-hmm. You're in a public spot. It's not like, and you're not always just sitting there staring at them fucking like just talking. Like you're always forced to be on, you know what I mean? So,
right.
And I've never brought a girl there for like a first date, but I was like, oh, this is a good idea for everybody. Anyway, she was super down. She's like, that sounds so fun, blah, blah, blah. And then like come Thursday, I was like, hey, I got to set a time for this because, you have to set a time for it. You have to like literally book a time,
right?
Like to play. And I get crickets. I'm like, God damn it, dude. So I text her one more time, like later that day. And it's on Snapchat. Like we're talking on Snap. So, never opened it. And I honestly, I'm going to look right now. I don't think she's opened it still. So, yeah, 6 days later, hasn't opened it. So
damn, she's MIA like Jack.
Yeah, and it's like, whatever. I'm not that upset about it, but it's like, that's fucked. But it's just, I don't know. It's kind of upsetting because then I had to like, I didn't end up doing it. I went to my buddy's house and drank, and that was it. Just some makeshift fucking stuff. But yeah,
right.
Unfortunately, nothing to it. I mean, she has kids, so. I would have had to work around that, which I'm totally fine with. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with you having kids, and like,
no.
Shout out to my dad. He was like the best stepdad ever. So I know if he can do it, I could do it, type of thing. But
right.
Yeah, so it didn't happen. And then the rest of my weekend was pretty standard. Went out, played some pool at a bar with my sister, cousins, couple peoples. Watched UFC fights. Won some money, lost some money. Very, very standard weekend for Mikey.
What's the dating profile looking like outside of this weekend?
What do you mean?
Like, are we in a good spot here? Or are we angling for some potential?
I mean,
it's about to be cuffing season. Pretty close here.
As of right now, I'm going to something called Pierogi Fest on Sunday with a little lad, or that must be a guy.
Little laddie.
Yeah, little laddie. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes. This is someone I've talked to in the past, though.
Okay.
But I mean,
I don't.
What's up, Jack?
I don't know. I just don't like that Mike's going to a festival with a little lad.
It's not a festival. It's like a fucking little like street thing, and they have
little
and shit.
Yeah, and they got beer and shit there.
Yeah, they better.
I
heard it's in like this. It's in like Whiting, Indiana, and I heard it's super pretty. Like I heard there's a lot of cool shit to do around there. So yeah,
is it a Saturday thing?
No, it's a Sunday thing, which I hate.
Oh damn! I hate that too for you.
But whatever, it'll be during the day, so I'll be all right.
Ooh, little Sunday fundy.
Little Sunday fun day for the boy.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's my update here.
Okay, that's good.
Not to bring down the vibe for anybody that's listening. I'm sorry. My dating life is sad right now.
Dude, I mean, that's just 99% of people.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like, man.
The people that has their shit going great are the people that are in a relationship.
No.
Yeah.
And even their lives is just grinding.
Yeah, and even their lives kind of suck too. Let's get real. Half of these people are cheating on each other anyway.
Exactly.
Come on, yes.
Come on, yes.
Speaking of you, fuckface, don't you have something to say to us? I don't know what it is, honestly. This is me just...
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
All right.
Jack has something to get off of his chest.
Come on in.
No, it's not that I need to get it off my chest. I just wanted to say it early.
Oh, okay.
But it's been everywhere, and I want to know what your guys' opinions are on Mr. Andrew Tate.
Who's Andrew Tate?
Oh, come on,
holy son of a...
He's a cocksucker. He's a dude. He was like a kickboxer. Now he's like a trillionaire. He's all over everywhere. He's like the guy who like pretty much demeans like women and pretty much says that women are worse than men, but like also controls a bunch of chicks' OnlyFans accounts. Like so they can get more viewers and shit.
There's no way that you...
I've never heard of this person in my life.
Look up his face and you're going to be like, oh, that guy. He's everywhere, dude.
This guy...
He's literally everywhere.
He's not even anybody.
He was just on the Dave Portnoy show, our BFFs, like last week. And
I have never seen this person alive.
I just searched him on Twitter and he doesn't even... It looks like he doesn't even have his own account, but he was mentioned 418 times in the last hour.
Well, do you know why,
Jack?
Jack?
First video that pops up says, why is Andrew Tate everywhere? One day ago. Apparently that's what I need to fucking tune into.
Jack, do you know why?
I can't believe you haven't seen him.
Why he has so many like mentions and shit?
You know why he's everywhere?
Dude, he runs... What he does is he runs like this fucking cult where like he pretty much will like pay you a percentage of money for you to like mention, like, so you'll see a bunch of like counts that are like Andrew Tate highlights or Andrew this blah blah, and it's like you post them all over your social media, and then there's like you get like a certain amount of money to do that, and it's like so, but yet he gets a cut of anything that the video makes. Like it's this crazy fucking pyramid. Essentially it's a pyramid scheme what he runs.
It kind of is.
It's essentially what he does.
Usually
it really is.
The way that this would work is that you can make as many highlight channels or fan pages as you want, but if you start to monetize other people's content, they have the right to take it down. But instead of him taking it down, he allows you to monetize it, but he makes you give him 90% of what you make. So not only does his channel blow up, but all of the highlight pages and fan pages also blow up, which gives him more money and also more
he's
publicity.
Just making more and more money all the time on everything. Wow. But he's also like giving people opportunity to make money as well. So people think it's smart and this and the other thing. So it's like, it's this weird, like, hey, I'm going to make a couple bucks while you make the rest of them. But you're still, it's like, oh, you're still making something. You know
he essentially gave an incentive
like,
for other people to promote him.
Yeah. To make him money.
How would the Fair Enough podcast get involved with Andrew Tate?
we don't want. Well, we want him on, but we don't want to do his fucking Ponzi.
We don't want his program.
Absolutely.
Andrew Tate, if you're listening, you're more than welcome to hop on the pod.
Absolutely.
Contact producer Jack at yahoo.com.
I'm going to look this guy in the face, and we're both going to say the same thing to each other. Who in the fuck are you?
So, but the other thing about him, what he does, though, is that, like, he takes people's OnlyFans, right? He'll, like, contact a female that's, you know, not doing so hot on OnlyFans, right? And we'll be like, here, this is how you make more money on OnlyFans, okay? Like, you got to do, you know, more, like, just pretty much essentially gives you a run through. Essentially, yes. But then he takes a cut of every dollar you make on OnlyFans from there on
after
out.
that.
Yeah. Not just, it's not like a one-time fee. Like he pretty much owns half of your OnlyFans at this point.
Damn.
So this dude's making money off of fucking people everywhere that are just trying to like make a buck here and there, and fucking thriving on the fact that everyone wants to be internet famous. And it's like, I don't blame him, but it's also kind of fucked up in a weird way. And he's very like, he's not misogynistic, but the way he looks at women is very fucked up. I
was just gonna say
like he fucking hates women.
It's weird though.
I feel like we're leaving some of this out for Bob though. Like one of this dude's opinions is if you're a guy and you're dating a girl and she has an OnlyFans,
you deserve.
She should be paying you from the profits that she makes, because you're
allowing because you're allowing her to do it. But like, it's weird though, because then when you say like, oh, you think women are beneath men, it's like he doesn't, but then he like retracts it. It's weird. You got to listen to this guy talk. He's the fucking weirdest dude on the planet, but
he sounds like a prick.
Yeah, he really does. It's like,
well, here's the thing though, is that there's so many dudes out there, especially young guys, that for some reason feel the same way that he does. And that's why he's blowing up like he is because there's so many, you know, toxically masculine people out there, you know, that thrive for this kind of shit. And I know a couple of guys that would love the way this guy talks, and I'm sure you guys do too. But
that's crazy.
But I don't know. It's a little bit out of bounds.
It's just weird,
you know. And I'm a very vocal and outspoken person, and I'm not afraid to speak my opinion. But I don't know.
And like, there was shit though, and too, like, there was shit. I'm pretty sure there was like, I don't know if there were like sexual assault charges. Like there was some charges for like, or I think it was like child porn trafficking or something like that. It was some weird shit, like some not good stuff. They got dropped. So like, this guy's got fucking demons too, bro. Like this dude's got some shit going on, and it even on the BFFs, just to quote what he said.
Yeah.
He was like, Dave or Chicken Fry was like, so do you think that men are smarter than women? And he was like, yes, I do. Like, and like, they all freaked out. They all just started laughing. They're like, this fucking guy.
He's
and then
crazy.
He's just like, he was like, whoa. He goes, but they're also, he's like, no, you know, what I mean to say is that men are the smartest people on earth and the dumbest people on earth. And they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's just like, well, the smartest people I've ever met have all been men, but also the dumbest people that I've ever met have been men as well. And then in the middle, that's where your women are, because they're more level-headed and this, that, and the other thing. But like, he was like, but no, I think that the smartest people in the world are men. And then they're like, okay, let's look up an IQ test, right? Because I mean, Chicken Fry like won't even say a word at this point. It's just hilarious,
right?
And what's his name? They look up an IQ test, and Dave is like, the first person on this list is a woman. Highest IQ ever is a woman. And he got all flustered and like,
he's rattled.
Yeah, I was like, this motherfucker, dude. Like,
fuck that guy,
dude. Oh, how do you not know about this guy, bro?
I don't know. I haven't heard a damn thing. I mean, I was basically out of the country for the last 4 days, so.
Dude, it's been weeks. It's been weeks though, Bob.
Really?
This weekend is not an excuse. 100%.
Oh, damn.
Question here.
Yeah.
Do you think that there is a place for somebody like him in a time like right now?
What do you mean? I mean, he's like,
you think mentally, or you think his you mean like what he thinks or what he does business wise?
This is such a large time inequality that we're going through as a country. I think that somebody like this pushing the literally directly the other way. I don't know. He's just a good villain, I guess.
Right.
That's how you want to look at it.
Yeah, if we want to like make a movie or something.
There you go.
But like, my thing is though, where I don't respect him, but I also understand, and I a little, like, if I had any shred of respect for him as a person, like what he does business wise, I can't blame a guy for taking advantage of what the way the world is. You know what I mean? Like with the OnlyFans. And guess what? If a chick is not making any goddamn money on OnlyFans, and then all of a sudden she's making a bunch of money, and he said, "Hey, this is contractual. Like now you owe me half of that." He still made her
for consulting. That's just a stock in somebody's company. That's the American way.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like the way he's doing it, it's because it's all off of like, it's literally just off of the internet though, which is genius, because why not? Everyone in the world, we want to be internet famous. You know what I mean? Like we're going after that. Like if we had someone that we can pay, we would fucking I'm not giving up half my stake in my fucking life though. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. It's like this weird, like, you get a little bit just so I can show you that I'm doing you some good, and then I get the rest. That's the problem.
Where do you draw the line?
It's like there needs to be like a Shark Tank version of this where it's like, I'll give you this much up front and I'm going to give you a tiny percent going forward. Not fucking, like there's, I don't know. It's just weird. Like you can't hate the grind of his business and the way he runs shit, even though it's all manipulation of people, which is kind of fucked up. But at the same time, it's like, you're falling for it. You know what I mean?
It's like don't hate the game, hate the player situation.
Yeah. Fair.
The game, he's winning the game.
Yeah, he's 100% winning the game.
He's a prick, but he's playing by the rules.
Yeah, exactly. He definitely seems like he's kind of fucked up with the way he thinks of like other people, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really fuck with him, Jack. Final answer.
Yeah, I hate this guy.
I can't believe I hate you for not knowing who the fuck he is.
I don't know how I don't.
Bob,
I mean,
you are out of touch, sir.
Whatever, dude. I'm getting
everywhere.
I'm getting that screen time down. Trying to lower that.
I mean, that's fair, except if you host a pop culture podcast.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Also, he's on all the screens. So when you open the screen, the fact that he's not been on anything, especially because he's been on Barstool shit, and you're such a Barstool guy, like that's the part that blows my fucking mind.
I've been all over it too.
I love that you Googled him, and the first thing that came up was Andrew Tate.
Everywhere. No, it says, why is he everywhere? Apparently, these people are going to solve that equation for me. It is a 13-minute video. So, holy shit. It's a deep dive. I think that's about how long we went.
You could probably watch it, though, and then get the full gist of what he does, though. And you'd be like, oh, yeah, this guy's kind of a pile.
Definitely.
So...
Anything else on Andrew Tate there, Jack?
No, I wanted your guys' opinion. I'm glad I got Mike's. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every once in a while we come across these types of guys, and you're just like, they jump on the train, even like the Elon train, like kind of like Elon's kind of the same concept. Like everyone jumps on his dick. Like right now, Elon isn't as cool as he was 4 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like you get these guys, and sometimes they're villainous, sometimes they're not, but they're all billionaires.
I think Joe Rogan is kind of that way too.
No.
Where it's like in a positive way, though.
Yeah, but I feel like
everybody's on his dick in a positive way.
Okay, fair enough. I mean more like these like business powerhouses. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, I guess Joe Rogan kind of, but that's not his fault. That's just he just got on camera and started talking like these guys, and then they go on Joe Rogan, and then that's how they blow up too. Fuck.
True.
Joe Rogan is an enabler.
If he's interested in you, if you're interesting enough,
100%,
he'll find a way to talk to you.
But yeah, I mean, he'll be nobody in a couple of years. He'll still have $1 billion, but he won't be on the fucking internet or anything like that in a couple of years. He'll be all good.
Yeah.
So
the Choco-Taco got discontinued.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so unfortunate. I haven't had a Choco-Taco in about 12 years, so I can't even say that I'm like an advocate or like I, helped the cause at all. But it was such a solid ice cream treat, and it's like it can't be that expensive to keep them around, bro.
That's what I mean. Who's making them? That's
the thing. You know what I think will happen? This is just me. If someone's smart. You know how the Twinkies were getting discontinued a couple years back?
Yep. Oh, it's Klondike. That's who makes it.
And then somebody bought it out. And then Twinkies never came off the shelves. I mean, they were off the shelves for like a month. And then
yeah, dude, that was a real thing. People were like freaking out. Yeah, no, it was supposed to be.
And they never left the shelves, but it was only because of like, I don't even know. I think Hostess was, and it's still Hostess. I think someone bought whatever. But like, I think if an ice cream company is smart, they just buy Choco-Taco and they put it in like their, their Drumstick should buy Choco-Taco, I think, because it's the same fucking concept.
It is the same concept. It's literally the same thing. It's just in a different shape. That's why they're so good.
Yeah. They're messier.
Yeah, they are messier.
But like, I think maybe not though. Maybe there just is no demand for it because hey, why not just go get a fucking King Cone or a Drumstick and call it a day? But why not just buy it out and fucking put it back on the shelves? Like,
even if you wait it out a year and then throw it back out there for the nostalgia, hit everybody with it.
Yeah. It's like the Mexican pizza. Taco Bell was like, oh, we're going to get rid of that for how long? And then, you can't get a Mexican pizza right now?
You can't?
They're sold out.
What?
They're sold out.
How do they sell out?
I guess they've sold out of like the containers, and therefore they can't sell them.
Oh,
because they have no containers.
They're having like a supply chain issue.
Yeah, probably. So because it was so like anticipated, the reboot of it, they've sold out, dude. So it's like that's the fucking play. Take it away, bring it back. That's what Fortnite needs to do. Bring back the OG Fortnite. You know what I mean? Bring back the Choco-Taco.
T-Bell is the king of taking it away and bringing it back.
Bringing shit back, yeah.
Yep, they're the king.
I mean, that's not true. McDonald's is literally the king.
Technically, yeah.
I mean, the McRib has got to be the most anticipated fucking fast food item on the planet every year. I get mine every year. I got to get one every year, dude. They're disgusting, but they're good.
They are good, though. They'll do if they do Monopoly again, I know some wild shit happened with that, but if they ever did that again, people would freak out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That shit was dope.
Jack, have you ever had a Choco-Taco? I assume not.
I have not had a Choco-Taco.
But you've had a drumstick though, right?
Yeah, I had 2 of them last night.
No, you did not.
Swear to God.
Oh, I had one the other night, actually.
They're the best. So,
what kind were they?
I was going to say
caramel in the middle, or did they have chocolate in the middle?
I was praying to God himself, if he's out there, not sure 100%, that there was going to be caramel in the middle.
Yeah.
And then there wasn't.
It was chocolate.
No, there wasn't anything in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, it's just vanilla, and then you went down to the bottom and got the chocolate end of the cone.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that chocolate has to end of the cone. Got to be one of the better bites of anything you ever take.
Yeah. Do you guys leave a little bit of ice cream on top so you can get the full bite? Like a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of chocolate.
The whole thing at once? Yeah.
What kind of psycho bites the ice cream off and then just bites the chocolate? That's thrown right into prison.
I don't know. Doing that actually sounds like something that you would do for sure. So I don't know.
No, dude.
Oh my God.
I would never do that. I am when I'm eating, I'm a big mix things together guy. And I like everything on a good bite.
I agree with that. I have no problem making a bowl of mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and beans on top. I could do that all day. I'll eat all 3 of them in the same bowl.
Yeah, if they're supposed to go together, though, like you can't just be like, oh yeah, well I got this and this on my fucking plate left. I'm gonna muck them together. I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean for like the drumstick or for like a pork
last bite of a sandwich, like you'll kind of plan it out and then make sure that last bite is fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But with the sandwich, the Subway.
I like. I might be a psycho for this. Drumstick actually makes a strawberry one too. They make like a mint strawberry and then like a chocolate pack like together.
That's
and
disgusting.
The strawberry
Dude, strawberry sounds so good. Mike, I'm gonna
strawberry ice cream sucks.
Bob, shut the front door, buddy.
That's the one I'm leaving in the Neapolitan.
Good
That's all
grief.
you.
Bob, if I could choose one ice cream to have for the rest of my life, it'd be strawberry. If I could have
get the fuck out of here. That is so
that
not
is
true.
Ask anybody that I know. Strawberry is my favorite flavor of ice cream. If I could have a strawberry shake every single day for the rest of my life and it didn't make me shit myself 30 minutes later, I would do it. Yes.
Dude, have you had the strawberry frosty? Have you had the strawberry frosty yet, Jack?
No, but I hear it every 5 seconds.
I didn't even know there was such thing. I thought it was just.
Oh, dude,
I thought they were very black and
white.
Promoting
the shit out of it.
No, they just popped her out a couple weeks ago. No, it's fucking tasty. Dude, I got one for free the other day. It was great.
That shit's like me not hearing about Andrew Tate.
Wow.
Yeah, that
shit is everywhere.
No, it's not. Yeah, it really is. Yes, it is. Dude.
Yeah. You just must not have mentioned Wendy's, so that shit hasn't popped up on your phone yet. But
I must not be in Wendy's demographic.
Or, dude, also, turn on the radio for 5 seconds.
Yeah, literally turn on the radio for a second. Also, or just drive by a Wendy's. There's big signs on it that says strawberry fucking frosty now serving.
You won't fucking believe it.
Nah, dude.
Come on in and try.
I would have turned into that fucking Wendy's so quick if I would have saw that, though.
It's good. It's really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I like strawberry. Like, if I'm going to get a shake, I get a strawberry shake if that's the option. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I do. Especially if it's just like those are your 3 options, strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate.
What if you had to have one ice cream for the rest of your life? What would it be?
One actual type of ice cream?
No, it doesn't have to be an actual type. It could be like a bar or something like that too, or an actual type, whatever way you want to go with it.
This is such a difficult question.
I can tell you mine.
I want to say, I honestly think I would go with just a drumstick with the caramel in the middle of it.
Chocolate covered on the top?
Yeah, I'm not a fucking serial killer, dude. Of course I want the chocolate. I'm pretty sure drumsticks only come with chocolate on the top. They all do. I'm pretty sure that's factual.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great pick. The caramel in the middle is very good. I like going both ways, though. And they have boxes like that where there's 4 regular chocolate and then 4 caramel, which are awesome.
100%. That's the best pack.
I would also go a drumstick, but I would go with the one that Oreo themselves make. And it's cookies and cream. The outside is Oreo coating.
Jeez, I've never had Oreo. I know what you're talking about, but I've never had it.
Oh, Jack, pop into a Meijer. They promote the fuck out of a Meijer. You can't miss the Oreo section, and it is awesome.
I have a problem endorsing these products though because I just shit my brains out and I cannot help it.
Are you lactose?
No, I'm not. I don't know what it is about ice cream. Cheese is my friend.
Probably the dairy.
You're getting pushed around by big lactose and you don't even know it.
I am.
You're right under their thumb.
Guys, like I eat a bowl of cereal. 10 minutes later, bathroom.
Yep.
Don't know what it is though.
Jack's just a pawn in the system. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Right where they want me.
Oh,
Choco-Taco. And a follow-up question.
Yeah.
If you had to, if something in your life was going to get discontinued, what do you think would devastate you the most? It doesn't have to be ice cream. It could be any food, anything that you do. It's a tough question. I feel like there's so many.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick on food.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you can't really go any like sandwich or meat because there's just no way, right?
What do you mean?
Like I can't be like, oh, if a burger got discontinued, like it's fucking beef.
I mean, I'd be devastated if burgers got discontinued.
I would too, but I'm trying to think of like a specific thing, like a very specific type of thing. Go ahead, Jack.
I eat them frequently, and I have eaten them for a long time. But if I knew that I could never have another one again, I'd be just traumatized about it. And it's a chicken quesadilla from T-Bell. If they were like, we're no longer doing this, I think
that's a good
my
one.
childhood and my young adult life would be stripped.
That's a really good one. I think I feel the same way about a McDouble.
That's a great one as well.
I'd be devastated if they took the McDouble away.
You guys are going to talk shit because now I'm thinking food, and I would say the Egg McMuffin.
You mean the sausage and cheese
because
McMuffin?
No.
He means the stupid Egg McMuffin, ham. Which is the dumbest thing on the planet.
I had 2 today because I can go get a burger from anywhere. Right. I can go get Wendy's. I can go get a double stack. I can go get whatever the fuck I want. But an Egg McMuffin, you either are making it or you got to go to Denny's or something for it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting that sandwich at very many spots. And that would definitely be top 5. I think also a Slim Jim. I'd be like any type of beef stick, which these are just my number 1 picks in all of our drafts.
What about Monster?
I can make do without it. I'd actually be happy if they discontinued it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't drink it because I do like the taste a lot, but I drink it because it's a mental thing. Because I'm
Don't even say that, dude. If they discontinue the energy drinks,
energy drinks, it's different.
Just collapse in front of me.
I mean, I didn't know you were talking all energy.
Oh my
drinks.
god!
I would, I'd have to figure it out then, like bad. But I think if I got rid of the Monster, I'd try hopefully a healthier alternative. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. If they discontinued peanut butter, I think my life would probably take a pretty sharp turn. For the worse. I fucking love peanut butter. They're like, we just can't put them together anymore. You can either have peanuts or butter. I feel like, fuck.
Is there anything
I'd be so devastated.
Is there anything like I think like if Nike went under somehow? Yeah, that would hurt me. I'm such a big advocate, especially their shoes, obviously. Yeah, I think certain brands like that's
hats. If just Big Hat went under,
just all hats can never wear a hat.
Or like there was a mandate like for the United States where you could not wear a hat.
It's called private school, bro.
Big Hat stays up top, literally. And as well as metaphorically.
Yeah, it does stay up top.
I was going to say, also, small hat stays up top also. Because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of small hat companies that still get their shit done, too.
That's true.
So, people aren't wearing them on their feet. That's for sure.
No, definitely not.
Stay down.
So they're up.
Yeah. That's I think there's a lot of things. There's not so many day-to-day things that, like, you're like, oh, if there was no more of these. Because, like, you have everything. You know what I mean?
So many alternatives to one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Now. Other than like food. Like food would be something that it's like, that's why everyone goes crazy. Like the Twinkie, the fucking Mexican pizza, the fucking chicken fingers, bro. Or the chicken fries at BK, bro.
I haven't had one of those in a minute.
Neither
since the first time.
But I'm pretty sure there was like did you ever see that dude that went on Tosh.0 like 10 years ago? And the only thing he ate was chicken fries from Burger King. They discontinued him and he like freaked the fuck out. Dude, and then he was
what did he do? He must have actually like died.
He's like, I go to every store, I try their chicken fries. None of it's the same. He's like, something about the breading, the consistency, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, so they didn't even get rid of them.
No, Burger King did.
They did, yeah, okay. That's he's trying other restaurants.
He's trying to like figure it out, like who's got like I tried frozen ones, I tried cooking them, this blah blah, and it was hilarious because Daniel Tosh is like, this guy's a fucking psycho.
Yeah, a nut job.
So
the chicken fries.
I feel like food does that a lot.
Dude, I have another question for you folks. So I've been seeing some shit lately where people are building like communities that don't need cars. You know what I'm saying? Where everything's kind of close and like the roads are a little bit tighter. And like, would you guys ever do some jazz like that? Like when I first saw it, I was like, that's nuts. But then I was like, that'd kind of be cool.
What the fuck did you say?
I think it would be cool. Like, I think it would be cool if you're growing up in one of those, like where you basically like, if you live in like the township in one of these things and all of your friends live in the same neighborhood and you go to school and you can just like everywhere's a walk, that'd be kind of sick.
Right. What was the question?
It's like a community, but without
they don't need cars.
Yeah, but without all of the like transportation involved, because roads take up the point of it is that roads and transportation devices take up a lot of property, I guess. Not really sure what the point is. I guess that's the point.
This is a question where it's like, if you never had it, I would be totally fine with it, but like there's just so much to do.
Yeah.
And so much, you know what I mean? Like there's so much that I know that is going on everywhere else.
Right.
That I would be like, fuck this place, I'm out of here. I think the concept of that is cool though. Or to have like a tight knit community. I think a tight knit community is awesome. Like you live in like a cul-de-sac or something, which I've never like, but it's like where it's like, oh, all your neighbors like party and hang out and like my kids are your kids' friends. Like I love the thought of that. But then at the end of the day, if I want to go on vacation, I could.
Right. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, that just absolutely has to breed some weird people, you know?
Yeah.
Because
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind driving 25 minutes to go play a course, or even an hour to go like visit a friend, or 2 hours to get to fucking Detroit to see you and Maya.
Mm-hmm.
But like, imagine somebody who's like, oh, I've never walked more than 10 minutes in my life. Like for some reason they're Scottish, because that's how I imagine that.
Have you ever seen the movie Wanderlust with Paul Rudd and Jennifer Aniston?
No, I know what you're talking about though.
It's like the one the most famous scene is like Paul Rudd sitting. He's like, "You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick?" Huh?
Anyways, that's that part.
Yeah, that's that movie. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He's just like, how about you break off a piece of my dick? But anyways,
I've seen that part before.
They go to like, it's a hilarious clip. They go to like a commune where like, cause they live in like a fucking studio apartment in New York City, and like the rat race of life gets them, blah, 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 blah. So they go on like this road trip and they break down, or they got to get gas somewhere, and they find this commune where fucking, it's all people they're just hippie shit. Like they just fucking, they all bang each other. They fucking make their own wine. They do their own shit as much as possible without having to leave the commune. And that's essentially what that is. And like, that's you're getting like, that's the hippy dippy lifestyle. Like,
right.
You're supernatural. Like that's just like how it goes. That shit is around. There's plenty of places like that.
It reminds me of the South Park when they ban Stan from the city and he goes and lives with PETA. And they're just out in the woods and they're all these hippies and they're married to the animals.
Yeah, dude, weird as fuck, bro.
This is my wife Janice. She's a llama.
She's like, yeah, we just had a kid or whatever. Or like, oh yeah, he married this person. They just had their first kid.
Yeah, it was like him and a duck. It's like,
yeah, that's fucked up. Oh man,
you're gonna have to consult Dr. Cornwallis.
He's like, he said I can stay. I do like. I think, like I said, I think that it's just we're just too far ahead at this point now. Like, there's just
I want land too. Yeah. I don't want to live close to somebody when I buy a house. I really don't. I want to be. I want to be 20 minutes from the city, but I want to be far enough out where I can have some land. You know?
Yeah, land for what?
Bob, I totally agree with that. All right, hold on.
No.
You know our North Michigan house?
What?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly. Jack's right. The North Michigan house.
I think that was perfect.
That's perfect.
Okay, well, no one listening, including myself, knows what the fuck that is.
Oh, I thought you'd been there. All right, so we had this house.
To your North Michigan house.
Yeah.
No. I'm the fucking D-Gen friend that nobody around. Oh, no, absolutely not. Anyways, go on.
So this house had a in-ground pool in the back, but it wasn't attached to the house. You had to walk out, and it was like fenced in with a white fence. Sick. Okay. Behind that was a giant field. Behind that giant field was a pole barn. So it was like, we probably had
yardage. I don't need acres.
Yeah, we had like 300 yards. Yeah, we had like 300 yards right there, in between the pole barn and the pool, where it was just like an open field.
Yeah, but was it like where you can go out there and like play and shit? Also, what the fuck do you need that much room for?
We had a long dirt road going back to our pole barn, so like we had dirt bikes and we had a go-kart and we did all that shit.
Okay, I guess. I forget you guys are Michigan hit golf
balls.
I forget about the hillbilliness that comes along with that. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
I forget about dirt bikes and fucking 4-wheelers and whatever the fuck. I forget about
That's
all
what
that
I mean.
stuff.
That's what I would want.
I get that.
Sorry, we're not from fucking South Chicago.
I know.
Well,
sorry.
I'm the least country person.
No, yeah, but you got that
right
in
now.
you. Like,
but I like that shit. Like, but I want to be, like I said, I want to be 20 minutes from downtown. So if I want to go see like a Wings game or something, or wherever the fuck I'm living, I want to be able to pop in and do some.
I feel like there's a lot of spots in Michigan where you can do that though. Also, that reminds me when we were in Miami and we went kayaking, and I was all like, "Dude, I don't want to do this." And you're sitting there, you're like, "I was born on a kayak, dude." And I'm like, "Where did any of this come from, bro?" I was like, "Since when do you kayak?" And you were like, "I've been kayaking my whole fucking life."
I have been kayaking my whole life.
I know, but it was like I was just so confused.
Yeah, it was a blast.
And I realized, I was like, oh yeah, that's that fucking Michigan shit that I don't realize that all you people know how to do. Like, you guys come out of the womb knowing how to ice skate. You know what I mean? Like,
ice skate, kayak. Yep, those are pretty much the two things.
Yeah, that's so funny. But speaking of that, I don't know. Let's just get into that for a second. I was legitimately at first terrified and like about that because I don't like the ocean. And I know we weren't like in the ocean, but he's like, "Oh yeah, there might be manatees in here," and I was like, "Get me the fuck out of here!" I was like, "I don't want to see a manatee. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to do shit next to it. I want out." And I was
what are you picturing in your head happening to you when you think you're seeing a manatee?
Not sure, but I'm not that good of a swimmer. Like, I can swim fairly well, but like, dude, I can't tread water that long. So if there's manatees in that water, that means that water's fucking deep, and I ain't having it. And I don't like. And it wasn't clear. You couldn't see down. I don't like the thought of the unknown, especially in water, bro. Fuck the ocean.
Michael Falbo, not Michael Phelps.
Do not get him crossed.
Bingo, Jack. 100%. That's a great comparison. I was legit terrified at first.
Are you more scared of the ocean or space?
Well, the ocean, because I'll never be near space.
Okay.
Buddy, you're in it right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though. I'm talking out of the atmosphere, motherfucker. But yeah, the ocean because it's realistic. But in theory, space, I would be more afraid of space because I can swim. I can't,
The ocean is terrifying. Do we have a percentage? Have we gone up in percent of the ocean that we have discovered? Because wasn't it like 80%, like our whole lives, we're just not making a fucking dent in this thing?
Well, I think that by default,
that we've
the number
discovered
can only
80%.
No, we have not.
No, it's like 7% that we've discovered.
It's less than that.
Yeah, it's like less than 10%. But you would think that you can only go up technically, because you can't go down. We've already discovered parts of it.
Can we get like a heat map of where we've discovered and where we haven't? That would be great.
That would be cool.
I'm sure
it's just all coastline and then one straight across to Europe. And then one straight across from Asia to the U.S. And then what are these?
The thing is, it's not about what we've seen on the surface. It's the depth that we haven't seen so much of, because the depth in certain parts of the ocean go so far fucking down, and like I'm pretty sure like physically you can't go down there. Like, we don't have the technology to go down far enough,
we've been down.
Somebody just went down to the Mariana Trench, didn't they?
Yeah, we've been down to the deepest part that we know of. And the problem is that
I didn't know that.
Like, it's not getting funded to discover the entire ocean floor, because we know where the deepest parts would be, and we've checked all of them, and we found the deepest part pretty much. Like, they're all gonna be at faults, like tectonic plate faults, where they're collapsing on each other, which is that's how the Marianas Trench was formed. But
wasn't that like last year that they did that they got to the bottom, or was it even more recent than that?
I'm not sure when people actually got there, but we saw it a couple years ago.
So I've seen videos on it.
So that's what I was talking about. Like, people, I didn't think were able to go down. But you guys corrected me here. But I for a long time, I'm pretty sure they couldn't get people down far enough.
Right.
Dude, it's tough. Like, it's a lot harder to go down there than it is to, like, okay, it's harder to go to space, but it's easier to survive in space than it is to survive in that deep of water.
There's just so much fucking pressure and like shit that's going on with your body. That's insane.
Right. Like a bubble, like when you blow a bubble out of a whatever you want, a bubble handle, as a stick. Yeah. Like that could hold a vacuum in space. Like that thin of a material and that fragile of a layer of, something between itself and a vacuum. It could hold itself. Like it wouldn't immediately burst.
Yeah.
But if you were to, like, you need several inches of reinforced steel and properly pressured oxygen and nitrogen on the inside to even get close to 7.5 miles below the surface of the ocean, which is how far deep the Marianas Trench is. Yeah.
Holy shit.
If you go 7.5 miles up, you are
you're
in space.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Right.
But that reminds me of James Cameron in the South Park episode when he goes and lowers or hires the bar and like he's going down and it's starting to like he's like his fucking shit is starting to like freak out and he has to jet up and I don't know, it makes me laugh. I don't know. I saw that episode the other day and I just keep thinking
that
of the
episode
song.
is great.
Yeah. But the sea and the space, bro. Definitely more afraid of the sea because it's more plausible for me to die in.
Yeah.
But
I can see that.
Yeah, that day. And back to the kayak, I had Evan on it where he's like this fucking like he likes to be dangerous and all this shit, he's a fucking extreme guy. And I'm like, this motherfucker, and he started kind of like wobbling. I'm like, Evan, dude, I'm gonna fucking murder you when we get out of here, bro. Like, you better kill me in this ocean right now.
Or I'm gonna fucking take you out.
I was not having it at first, and then I kind of settled in, but yeah, that shit was fucking funny.
Training camp just started. I don't know if you want to touch on that at all. Anything that you're excited about here for the Bears going into training camp? Anything that you've been hearing?
I saw the only thing that I'm excited about is I saw the fucking a speech. I think it was Eberflus that gave. It made my fucking balls wet, dude. I had gooses, baby. Dude. Yeah, he was just telling the boys like he was like new coaches, new players. Like he's like they don't think you're anything, this and the other thing. But like he was just like fucking like. Let's go. Like you need to be great. Like I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like you guys are great. Be great. It was good. It was like a minute and I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like let's go. Get these boys rolling. So, but I think the only thing I just want to see where Justin Fields is at as the quarterback. Right. I don't really care about anything else, to be honest.
No, I don't think anybody in any kind of Bears circle cares about anything else at this point. No. Like as long as he's progressing, you guys could have whatever record you want. If he has a great year, then if I'm a Bears fan, I'm like, fuck, we had a great year.
Need to stay healthy. Need to keep him safe, man. He needs to start. He needs to slide, and he needs to stay safe.
Yep. It's that easy.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm curious to see,
Yeah. Lion stuff, I mean, we're going to see if this Jared Goff thing works. The thing that people are excited about the most is the receiving core. Now that we have TJ Chark, Amon-Ra, and then obviously Jameson Williams could be ready at any moment.
Dude, speaking of shit, I mean, I know not to cut off your Lions speech, but I mean, that makes sense. How about fucking John Mechie, bro? Kid can't catch a break.
Yeah. That's tough.
I mean, at least it's like the most, they call it the most curable cancer or whatever. Yeah. So he probably will be okay. But kid just tore his ACL. And then he can't even play in the championship game. Then right before training camp, this kid gets diagnosed with cancer.
And who knows? Yeah, who knows what he's gonna like, how he's gonna bounce back from it.
Yeah, if he does.
There's guys like James Conner who had cancer and like he just bounced back. His body did really well, so he could play. It's like you just don't know what.
Yeah, no shit.
What the fucking card you're dealt.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's sad, man.
Definitely.
That kid's awesome. All those Bama wide receivers are awesome.
Studs. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, outside of that, the Lions aren't really like. We'll see how Hutch does in the D line, and we'll see what the receivers do, and we'll try to fucking maybe go win 8 games this year.
Yeah,
Who knows?
the most excited I am about football this year, it's like it's not fantasy, it's not the Bears. It's just this fucking weird quarterback saga that's going on between Cleveland and Carolina.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Week 1's going to be awesome when they play.
Yeah. It's so
going to be awesome.
Who is the guy that's going to be starting for Cleveland? I can't think of his name. Played for the Colts for a while. Oh, Jacoby Brissett. Right?
Jacoby Brissett. Yep.
That's not even that bad of a guy to throw out there, to be honest.
No, that's the exact guy you want out there.
Yeah.
He's been playing the backup role so long. It's like him, Teddy Two Gloves. So the same, like, hey, we'll come in. If you need just the guy for a minute, we got you.
Yeah,
they're that guy. It's that's like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Where's Mr. Two Gloves at now?
I don't know. He might still be in
Seattle
Denver.
for a beat?
Or was he was in Denver.
I know he's in Denver. There's no way he's still there.
Last I knew, he was playing for Minnesota.
That was where he got drafted.
That's how long Mr. Two Gloves has
been
he's
with the Dolphins.
Oh, okay. Backing up Tua.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I fucking hate
it's going to be a fun year in the NFL. I think college football is going to be super interesting, too. Ohio State might run the table, which sucks, but I think outside of them, the Big Ten's going to be fun.
You see, the Lane Kiffin came out and said that they're pretty much legalized or like allowing cheating with all the NIL shit.
I mean, you kind of figured that was going to happen. They just got to regulate it better.
Yeah, I was going to say.
As of right now, it's fucking free for all.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean they're allowing cheating?
I didn't read all the thing, but I'm assuming it's pretty much because you pay to play at this point.
Yeah, you're buying players. It's just somebody found a loophole on, how to make this thing even better.
So it's like when you fucking buy packs in MLB fucking the hut or whatever, or the butt, whatever it's called. You buy packs instead of fucking just ripping them open by getting challenges done,
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's happening.
Cool.
People are buying packs.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything from you? Anything from Jack?
No. I wanted to say a stat that I think is outrageous, but it's just
late.
No one's gonna hear it. I'll save it. It's a non-time sensitive stat, so don't worry. I'll bring it up next time. We'll talk about the trade deadline because next time we're gonna record next Wednesday. The trade deadline will be Tuesday.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a bunch of shit going on in the MLB. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk a little bit about the stats and shit that I was getting into.
Yeah, and technically this week was supposed to be draft week, but we'll have to draft next week. So we'll do trade deadline first, and then we'll do the draft next week.
Was this week supposed to be draft week?
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, it's because our release date is so far away from the not so far, but the record date thing. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Bob, who is what's this episode sponsored by today? Who's representing us today?
Oh yeah,
let the people know.
This episode is brought to you as always by Rogue Creative. Shout out to John and Rogue Creative. I was actually just with him. We are in the same cornhole league. Yeah, funny enough. Yeah. And so John they're pivoting a little bit at Rogue Creative as far as from the real estate agents. We want to talk to you about what they're doing with gyms. So anything that your gym needs, if you're a gym owner, there's franchisees for Anytime Fitness, Powerhouse, places like that. If you own a gym and you need marketing help, call John at Rogue Creative. That's roguecreative.org. You can also find them at roguecreative_. But once again, if you are a gym owner in the Detroit area and you need any help with marketing, graphic design, things like that, they're doing some database reactivation, which is awesome. People are looking for gyms right now. And if you want to take some gym memberships away from the competitor, call John and Rogue Creative. They can help you get those people in the door, more importantly, into your door. So shout out to John. That's roguecreative.org. And on Instagram, find them at roguecreative_. Go give them a follow. Nope.
Speaking of gyms, I need to get into the gym, bro.
Yeah, same. Fat. Bad. Good thing the fall's coming up, so it's time to bulk up, dude. Fucking spaghetti and donuts. And Choco-Tacos, wherever the bunker full of them is.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, we'll see you guys next week. We'll do some trade talk or the MLB trade deadline, and we'll do some we'll draft next week. So we love you, and we'll see you then.
Peace.